Shit, I don't even know an intro. We don't got one.
No intro.
Hi. We're back.
Hello.
Soul Garden reunion.
I think we're here.
This is a reunion, huh?
It is a reunion. It is a reunion. Hold
Bro,
on.
it's been like 13 months, 14 months since we did one.
You think so? I think
It's been December of 21 because we took that time off and you're like, I want to bang out like 3 and then I'll just post them during Christmas and January, and that was it.
I thought we did one right after that.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah. I think we did one with Thad. With Thaddeus, yeah. Shout out to Mr. Highness, man.
Mr. Highness. He ain't Mr. Highness no more. He's Mr. Wiped Up. Cuffed up. I love to see it.
Yeah, when are you going to get there, bro?
Shit. We tried to get there. We tried to get there. But
But the player way.
I can't count it. I can't count it. I can't tell you exactly when, but it might happen.
Well,
it might.
He sounded so nervous when you asked him the question.
She ain't listening.
She might be. She might be a viewer on here. I don't know who it is yet.
Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who you is.
Might be one of the girls upstairs right now.
What was we arguing about off mic just barely? Oh, yeah, Josh Allen and Joe Burrow.
Man, we're going to get right into the NFL. We got 1 week. This is the last week to the playoffs. I'm in. Wavy in.
We got a Super Bowl. We're Super Bowl
That
champs.
was one of those fluke Super Bowls, though.
We are the Super
Like,
Bowl
just
champs.
everything aligned in that season. Like, good for you. Great, you know? And at SoFi. Like, I love that.
Yeah, we're the Super Bowl champs. I ain't worried about that. Please.
But you lost your offensive coordinator, who is in Minnesota.
It's all right.
Yeah,
We lose
Nice.
those every year because our coach is a legend.
We're doing numbers.
Ain't that some shit,
Kirk
huh? Like,
Thuggins.
you have this organization that you bring in all these great coaches, and because they do so well, they all think they could be head coaches.
They get then. I'm just saying.
And they cannot.
No, I don't know. The ones that left from us, they all good. Matt LaFleur in Green Bay.
Brandon Staley.
Brandon Staley over there. Kevin O'Connell over there. Zach Taylor went to the Super Bowl last year and lost.
and lost. Yeah. I don't know.
Anybody
It's tough.
that shake hands with Sean McVay is a GOAT. Because Sean McVay is the greatest coach of all time.
Whoa. Hot take. That's a reach.
That man turned the whole franchise around. Like in my mind.
No, I like that because I look for coaches like that, and that's why, like Brandon Staley was on the hot seat, right? Like we were losing games and bonehead decisions, and everyone's going for his head, and I'm like, bro, this man changed the culture in this organization. Like nobody liked to play with each other, and now you could see it as a team. Like if you follow your team, I follow my team. And you just see it. You just know when it's electrifying. You know when it's just like clicking with these guys. And so I'm going to blame the offensive coordinator. Joe Lombardi, fuck you. But Brandon Staley, that's my man.
I think the offensive coordinator probably could draw better plays, but I think y'all had a receiver problem. And I don't want to say
Injury problem.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get at. I don't think it's a receiver problem as far as talent-wise, though I think I don't want to say it, Keenan Allen might be on his last leg.
He's getting there, but he's still nice. It's just like comes down to injuries, right? Like the man can still run routes. He's still catching these incredible balls thrown by the incredibly amazing best quarterback in the league, Justin Herbert.
No, I won't say that.
he probably top 3, 4.
Yeah.
He top 2 if he's not 1.
He top 3 or 4.
You like Joe Burrow?
5.
I think Herbert is better than Burrow.
There you go. Because everybody got to put Mahomes at number 1, right?
Yep.
Like it's just there. He's done what he does. He continues to do. He stays healthy. He just wins games. He's a winner. Then you got
Aaron Rodgers is still number 2.
No, man. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
You can't throw
send
no bias.
You send
shit
this man
there.
out here with a bunch of children, and he's still by a bunch of children, dudes that don't know the playbook. Randall Cobb, past his prime. Alan Lazard, who'd never been good.
Nobody likes him.
It doesn't
What that
matter.
mean?
That's why they don't play good. He's just not good. He's not great.
It's not that nobody
anymore.
likes him. It's that
He's not
half these
great
dudes don't even know
anymore.
the playbook. You see him yelling at all the kids,
No.
all these little rookies. And on top of that, you want to talk about injuries. The 2 rookie receivers they drafted, Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson, only played 12% of the snaps together
yeah.
all season.
No, I mean that's crucial. And I always said Aaron Rodgers was better than Tom Brady. Even though Brady, you got to say he's the GOAT for doing what he did. And then going over to Tampa and doing what he does.
Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback of all time.
That's tough, man. We didn't even get to see a lot of quarterbacks. That's the thing. We're young. There's great quarterbacks out there.
Look, man, I could tell you
All time.
there's nobody that you can't put no film in front of me and tell me that there's a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers.
All right.
And if there is going to be one, it's going to be Pat Mahomes.
I'd probably second that.
That's close.
And that man is in my division. So.
Yeah. And that hurts.
That's no
that hurts
bias.
to say.
But I'm still right with Kurt Thuggins. 20 chains on, you feel me? You hear me?
Man, he's dripped up, isn't he? They got him like
Justin Jefferson.
don't even
Go.
nope. That's
Justin Jefferson.
that's not on it. Don't.
Hey, you know what? I am proud of though, Jair Alexander for locking that man down. After he said it, he was talking all that smack, and I was
Bro,
talking
hit
about
the
he
gritty
shouldn't-
on him.
I was like, he shouldn't even been in the Pro Bowl. I was hot. Then after that, I said, you know what, man, you got it.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, he showed out.
And the Packers about to blow the Lions out and go straight to the playoffs.
What's up with the Lions, man? Like I feel like they scored over 20 points every game. They just know how to lose games. They're like one of those cursed teams that cannot win. But they have talent.
Yeah, it's a list of cursed teams like them, the Cowboys,
Chargers.
I think the 49ers, the Chargers, the Vikings.
Yeah, but like the 49ers, like you said, they've never had a good quarterback in a long time. Like there's certain teams that you just have to have a good quarterback. Like people ride for Derek Carr, and I'm like, he's not the man.
Yeah, that sounds good when it comes to the 49ers, but I can't give them that excuse when they made 4 or 5 NFC championships.
Yeah,
And 2
well,
Super
Alex
Bowls
Smith
in
was
the last
nice. I
decade.
liked Alex Smith.
But from 2010 to 2020, they went to 2 Super Bowls and 4 or 5 NFC championships. Couldn't get it done. Sound like you had a good enough
Capitalize when it's
team.
time.
Well,
Can't get it done.
yeah.
Can't capitalize
Bang, bang,
when it's
Niner
time.
gang. Rams champs.
Rams.
I hate the damn team.
It's weird because, like, being the other LA team, it's like you want to ride for LA regardless, but it's almost like a rivalry, you know?
Yeah, y'all are still the San Diego Chargers.
I know. Everybody lets that slip every now and then for sure.
I ain't got no beef with the Chargers, though.
The Chargers are fun to watch, bro. Like, that's why we've had, like, the last 5 weeks primetime games. They
yeah,
just
I don't-
exciting.
They know I only watch Vikings games. really. Or playoff games. So
Yeah, the playoffs about to be lit this year.
Yeah.
that's about it.
What
Yeah.
y'all got, man? What else you got?
I don't know, man. I still think that this season, the end of this season, feels weird because of what happened. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to DeMar Hamlin. That's the best safety in the league.
bro. Like
Here to go.
that shook the world
Yeah.
for real. Like
Here to go.
that's crazy, and it made fantasy just like irrelevant. It made anything going on like just up in the air. Like it don't even feel. I don't know. Like that excitement is not there. You know what I mean?
Man, I started panicking when that shit happened. I was watching it at work, and I was watching it on my iPad. And so when it happened, and he passed out, and it was like everybody was on the field around him, and I was like, dang, he's still on the ground. And I wasn't really listening. So when I put my headphones back in, and they was just like, they've been giving him CPR for 10 minutes. Man, I started panicking, try to cut the damn
Bro.
iPad off. It's only one button on the iPad. I couldn't even find it because I started panicking. I was like, "You about to die!" I started
Exactly.
bro. I was panicking. I was like, man, that's fucked up. I was checking every morning. First thing in the morning, I was like, man, did he live? Did he live?
Yeah, it was bad, and it's a miracle. You have to perform CPR on like that for that long.
Go to the
Like,
hospital.
Who knows? Like, you have the same brain function after that.
Oh yeah.
And they said my man died twice.
Right.
And then was like, do we win the game?
Yeah, like that's a player right there. He's just like, man, did we win? You won, bro. Like, you won the game of life.
He sure did.
Yeah. When you lose oxygen and all that, like in your brain, like that could just alter your whole way of thinking.
Bro, the percentage of coming back from that is very low.
Yeah.
So miracle, shout out. Brought a lot of people together and like a lot of bitter ass people about the NFL. Like,
Man, it's another thing too. I want to give a shout out to this. I can't even remember the barber's name. Now I feel jacked up. It's this barber in Buffalo 2, where they had that big old snowstorm, where people was dying, and he opened up his barbershop for like 3-4 days, so people could just sit there and not die. He was like, I'm not charging y'all nothing. Y'all come in for free. And then somebody started a GoFundMe for him to like make up the money that he, opened because he couldn't work for 4 days. Yeah, so he had like 20, 30 some people staying in his barbershop. I seen that. I was like, good, man.
Yeah.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Not at all. Yeah. Not at all. Some people don't get that recognition. I can't remember the man's name. Feel bad about it, but I
East
seen
Coast
on the
is going
internet.
crazy with like the weather and everything right now. So there's like a whole cold front that's going crazy, and the West Coast isn't getting it. But except California, they having floods and stuff up there with all the rain.
Bro.
I'm like, man, there's some
Shit, I don't know. We was pretty damn close to a cold front. It was cold as fuck out here.
Yeah, we got all kinds of snow.
cold.
That shit was. We had a full week in the early teens.
Yep. I was like, it was cold as fuck out here. I was like, I ain't felt a winter this cold. I don't know how long.
Hawaii's Big Island volcano just erupted for the second time since November.
damn.
300 plus acres in lava. That's crazy, bro.
This is about to sound weird, but I would love to like see lava in real life.
100%. No, it ain't weird. I love that shit. Like, I want to go there. It's a national park, like that volcano. It's a national park. You can go there. I want to see that shit, bro.
Yeah, like I'm hoping, like I hope everybody was all right. Like, I hope nobody was near it.
Oh,
stuff like that.
there wasn't. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's what
They
I'm
said
saying.
there
Like, just to look at some lava, man. You want to see lava?
Yeah.
You don't wanna see no
That's
lava,
some
bro?
natural wild shit.
Yeah.
What you want to see? Booty shaking?
Both. Can I see a lava and the booty shaking at the same time? Can I get the
Somebody twerking on the volcano.
The grass
like.
skirts, and lava? That should be lit. A couple bottles.
Man trying to pour lava on the girls' booties.
Wow.
I'm trying to brand them. I'm just trying to brand them.
You hot, baby. You hot.
I'm just trying to brand them.
Just brand the gerb right quick.
No, dead ass though. I want to see some lava in real life for real.
No, I feel that. I'm all the way there.
Man.
We'll see it one day when Yellowstone erupts. You know what I mean?
We ain't talk about music. I had to skip over that.
Yellowstone, the conspiracy.
Huh?
When Yellowstone erupts.
That shit erupt, we all dead.
Exactly. We dead from the dust.
Damn.
All right, let's.
What y'all been listening to on some music? It's been a while since we talked about some music. What your ears been on?
Oh man, all kinds of different shit. I've been rocking with SZA since day one.
It's a must. But
Like,
I have to say the first half of the album is better than the second half of the album.
I like that.
I only got through the first half. I ain't gonna lie, that shit long.
It's long. It's hard when someone has 20 tracks, 17, 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
And I felt like she'd been missing, so she needed to give us
that's it.
a long body of work to sit with
And
for another years while she's going.
Her fucking songwriting is elite. Like,
top tier.
top tier. Her delivery, the way she just constructs it, it's really female artists. She's up to the top for sure.
Facts.
What is that? Gone Girl, number one R&B song they dropped last year. Gone Girl.
I like Love Language. I like it all, man.
That's the number one R&B. What's a better R&B song that dropped last year?
I can't even think of no R&B that really came out last year.
Even Blast, Out of Blast, all that.
Yeah, I can't really
That new
think.
Blast and Larry June.
That was dope.
I like
was
that
dope.
one.
What's that? Keep calling.
I think her name's Layla. She has a song called Sailor Moon. Like that. That's a top tier R&B song too. But she's like kind of. I'm an R&B head.
Oh yeah. Well, R&B is actually making its way back. Made its way back, and female artists, they're at the top. Like they're running the game right now. I feel like.
You want me to keep it a buck with y'all? The decade of 2010 to 2020 was one of the best decades of all time in R&B.
I feel that. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's evolved into something different. You know, like you can't. There's lots of hints of, early 2000s and the late 90s in the new R&B, but it has evolved into something different.
Yeah.
I just think when people don't age their ears, that's how you get into there's no real R&B, because I'm like, you just what you miss: Black, Party Next Door, Anderson .Paak, you miss Bryson Tiller, you miss Division, you miss Kehlani, you miss SZA. Like, what are we talking about? You miss Sid. And I know I'm forgetting you heard. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm forgetting
Lucky
a
Day.
whole
Georgia Smith.
Lucky Day, Georgia Smith. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know I'm forgetting a whole list.
There's a whole list.
There's a lot of people, a lot of underground.
Yeah, between
R&B
the
that's just going crazy.
So many.
between the three of us, we could come up with 25 like artists that
And
we
that-
feel has a great to classic album in R&B from 2010 to 2020. But
Yeah.
people
And that-
will still say R&B is dead. No, it's
No.
not. It's not
People
even
that don't
close.
listen, that's the thing, is like you have a lot of people that just listen to top 40 or like what's popular, and it's like there's so much music out there, and that's what's
Yeah.
tough, is that it's so competitive that you can literally listen to something new every single day, like, and never go back to the same thing, and just continuing
Yeah.
to listen to new
There's
shit, new shit, new
There's shit
shit.
dropping every day, everywhere.
Yeah.
People and shit. All the people have to do is get a distro kit and drop a song, and they're on Apple.
Who's your
Music and
top 3 male R&B artists?
male R&B right now?
Right.
That's a hard one.
It is hard.
But,
Because we can think of 20 females. That's why I say they taking over the game.
Blast, Lucky
Yeah.
Day, and probably if you put Drake in there, I'd put Drake.
Okay,
I don't
hold
know
on.
if
When
I
you
would
say
put
current,
Drake in
how like when's the last time they had to drop music? Because I feel like
Within
I still
2 years.
You trying to say Black?
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I still have to put Black in there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think nobody's better than
Yeah,
Black.
but he does features,
Yeah.
and he'll body a feature like that.
Like he had
with
he had
Jesse
the
Reyes.
thing on Wale's shit.
Yeah, and then the Calling My Phone track with Lil TJ.
Oh yeah, that one
Oh, I
was
forgot
hard.
Jesse Reyes too. She up there.
Yeah, Bryson Tiller and that Bryson Tiller and P Diddy song.
Yeah,
shit
that was
go.
all right. That was all right.
That's top 5 R&B songs we dropped last year.
What about Zakari?
That song that he put out recently with him and Isaiah Rashad is crazy.
Bro,
You seen that?
yes.
I haven't heard
That man, I
Bro.
listen to him all the time in rotation.
It's a damn hit record, honestly. He almost like low key when I heard it, I was like, "Is this the weekend?"
Exactly.
That shit was so damn
Exactly.
fire. That shit was amazing.
Yeah. So he's in there for me, you know.
No, I think if I had to narrow it down to 3, shit, I don't know, man.
It's tough.
That'd be hard.
And I'm not saying
Wait,
like,
does Smino count?
bro, he's like a bender. Like he
wobbler.
bends genre. Like with hip hop and R&B. Yes, he's R&B, but like he's like this special kind of R&B with hip hop from the South. That's like, this shit is crazy, bro. Like the way that he delivers his shit, it's unlike anything you've ever heard.
Yeah, because he did some rock shit on his last shit, and I was like, damn, this should go.
Yeah.
Because like
I don't be understanding a lot of shit he says, but I love it.
I think my for sure 3 would have to be honestly Black, Party Next Door, and see that's why I was asking if Smino count, because I feel like I gotta go.
I
Anderson
feel like
.Paak.
Party Next Door is old.
No, Party Next Door still
Like
out
for
here.
you in rotation,
He's
but
still
like
out here.
Party
I don't know.
Mobile.
Party Mobile came out in 2020. That one with him and P Diddy just came out too. Yeah, that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he out here still.
He got some shit, man. And people have been making fun of him because he popped out and he had some weight on him. But people don't know that he was big before.
Bro.
When he was just writing for people.
Big boys need love.
And then he lost some weight. And now, he put on a little pounds and people was hating on him.
Shit.
And even then,
It's big boy season.
I don't know if there's many albums still better than P2 and P3.
There's not. There's not.
not many
There's
albums still that reach that peak. I'm sorry.
There's not. And
All right.
and I gotta say it right now, that new Drake and Pop Can song, trash. Stop making patois music, please, Drake.
I don't even want to get into the whole Drake 21
Oh, why not? Let's get
No,
into it.
that is one of the top albums
in the trash for me.
in the trash.
In the garbage.
That shit is better than What a Time to Be Alive.
This
Oh,
is where
no,
this
it's
is
not.
where we
Yes, it
get
is.
No, it ain't.
this
It
is where
is.
we get into our bullshit.
How?
It is.
How's
This
it better
is-
than What a Time to Be Alive?
It just is. It has better songs.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
The
You
only
just
song
always-
that could hold a flame to it is Diamonds Dancing.
You just always hated that shit because you'd be like, it's a good Future album, but a bad Drake album. That's why you hated it.
This was good on both parts.
I've heard that come out your mouth for sure.
It is.
Them exact words.
But I'm just saying,
But
like,
Diamonds Dancing is the best song on there.
man, come on, man. Digital Dash, Live from the Underground,
Jumpman is horrible.
scholarships. Jumpman, sure, I skipped Jumpman.
What do you skip on that one? Nothing.
I'd have to look at the track list, but there was one that I'd be skipping.
There's
don't
no
know.
skips on that album.
I think there is.
That shit
I
is
skipped every song.
You're a hater. That album is fire.
That album is straight fire.
That
21 was spinning at the top. Drake was
No.
back. Drake was back.
No.
Treacherous Little Twin.
Treacherous Little Twin is
21 to do something for me.
That's why you know it, because it's fire.
It's catchy. That don't mean it's good.
That's just fire, though.
That shit is fire.
That's because you in there with the crop top, bro.
I sure
Like
was.
21.
and I was singing Broke Boys at the top of my lungs,
Oh,
too.
my
Can't
goodness.
talk to Broke Boys either.
Bro.
I was
She go
singing-
moped it.
Oh, yeah, the
Can't do it.
Jumbotron? Come on, man. That
Can't
album's
do it.
crazy. That album's fire. It's not better than What a Time to Be Alive, though.
Yeah, it is.
No, it
is.
ain't.
That's
It
just
is,
not
guys.
me. That's just not me. you
What a
know?
Time to Be Alive was crazy, bro. And it's just because
It is
Future,
a
bro.
time. What a time to be alive right now, for sure.
Speaking of Future, I just seen a little thing. Future is the only artist last year to Billboard chart every month, like on a different feature or song that he put out. So that's crazy.
Because he's still
10
in
classic
the
albums.
See? He finally learned it. 10 classics. Monster, Beast Mode, 56 Nights, Dirty Sprite 2,
KKK, yeah, whatever.
Purple Rain, Evil. Wait, I skipped some. Monster, Beast Mode, 56 Nights, Dirty Sprite 2, What a Time to Be Alive. Purple Rain, Evil, Future, Hendrix, Super Slimy. All classic.
Let's go. Oh, speaking of that, and you said Super Slimy, the YSL, free your
Oh, my
Thug,
goodness.
or don't free it, because people
the
are
judge
people,
just
people are
reading
like,
that.
People are like, he really was like a bad guy out here. Don't let him out. So I don't know how it is.
Gunna
but
snitch.
just for the music,
We got snitches out here,
aspect,
bro.
I want Young Thug to be free.
We got snitches out here.
I don't know if Gunna snitched, man.
We got deals being made.
Gunna is.
Is that
I'm tired of
snitching?
telling.
Y'all think that's
These men
snitching?
don't want to go to prison. They can't live that life.
Everybody, I'm not a felon. That's how you're doing it, man.
Y'all think
Yeah.
that's snitching?
They're
He's
snitching
snitching.
Why he snitching?
because yeah,
Their
we're a
biggest-
gang,
the
but
biggest
I'm
thing-
not in the gang.
It's
Let
only-
me go. I'll sign whatever you need.
It's only because whoever let the cameras in the courtroom is corny. That's why people think he's snitching.
No, I think
got
he's
released
snitching
too quick.
because of the paperwork. The paperwork says that he has to take the stand whenever they ask him to. And everybody's taking a public statement and acting like it's a court document. I could say anything right now, and it doesn't make it true.
It's just different now.
But when you have a paperwork, that's a legal binded thing. So
But if he takes a stand, what if he just be like, I plead the fifth? Or what if he take the stand and be lying?
You have to. That was your agreement.
what's that?
So-
Who's that corny at? Was it 6ix9ine? that corny ass dude that snitched, he made it okay for everybody to snitch. And they ain't coming after you. Because they all fake. They ain't real gangsters. None of that.
I never thought Gunna was a real gangster like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They claim they are.
But you could run with gangsters and not be a gangster like that.
Yeah.
That's really how I took him. He was just
Yeah.
a fly rapper dude in the group.
They
who
rap
hung out
about
with
it,
the
though.
thugs. Yeah, well, but when you around it, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I doubt he was really. That's why even when you look at the whole Rico case, like where it told you who did what, all it said for him was
Accessory.
racketeering.
Accessory.
So that was it.
Yeah.
Just because he's a face of YSL, he's getting charged. So like maybe he really didn't do nothing. Well, what if Young Thug was just like, bro, just take the plea deal, get out, you ain't did shit.
Bro, I agree. Like, I think that they ain't at the level that they're talking about. And maybe they are, and people that are in their crew are.
I think it is at that level because there's been casualties and everything that's happened.
Yeah.
You know, one of Young Thug's baby moms got killed at the bowling alley and all types of things like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean,
They're around
there
it.
has to be something
around
going
it.
on.
100%.
People was dying.
All you
They're
gotta do
around
is
it.
go on YouTube and search YSL versus YFN.
Gang members. Snitches.
Allegedly gang members.
Alleged
Nobody's
gang
a
members
snitch.
and rats.
Alleged-
Ratatouille ass niggas.
Oh, man.
And he getting in the car right after this to turn on P.Power.
No, I haven't listened to Gunna. Well, actually, yesterday my cousin put it on in the car. It wasn't on my Apple Music. He does not get played in my car.
Removed from every playlist.
So Gunna don't get played?
Gunna don't get played.
Does Tory Lanez get played?
Oh. I still play Tory Lanez.
So you won't play a snitch, but you gonna play a dude that shot a woman?
Allegedly.
No, that was
choose
allegedly.
your words.
No, that was allegedly.
Choose your words wisely, brother.
Let's talk.
That was allegedly.
Let's talk about this.
So you beat a
Everybody
bitch's
in that
ass.
case was lying. Every single person in that case was lying. The only reason he went to jail is because they got to take Kelsey's statement after his lawyer brought her up because they weren't going to use that in court until. And now I feel like court is like a strategic thing. Like it's not like about justice. It's just about what you could prove and what
Never
what that
has
is.
been.
So
It's all a
like,
flawed system, but like obviously some bad shit went down.
yeah, a lot of shit went down.
She went through hell, but she probably caused some hell too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So like, and it's the same thing with Javante Davis. Do you follow that, Tank? That shit is wild too. Everyone's like, "Oh, he beat that bitch's ass." Like he shut her up, and it's like, no, she crazy too. Some people can't have healthy relationships.
yeah, look
like,
at
that's
Blueface and Krishan Rock. Like every
It's a
week
damn
he-
shame, bro. Like people just, I don't know.
Look, man.
I've never been involved in any of that type of shit. I can't see myself throwing hands with a woman. If she throw hands at me, I'm out. I'm fucking out.
That sounds good, but from what he's saying, snitching is worse than shooting a woman.
He said that.
Because if you could cancel a snitch, but you can't cancel the dude that shot a woman, what are we doing? He can't
That's
get
why I
played 'cause
said
he
choose your
snitched?
words. Like this is on camera.
It is. It is. And what I'm saying on camera is
He ain't finding a
that
wife
shit should've
anytime
been
soon right
that
now.
shit should have been a mistrial because everyone in there was telling different stories.
There's perjury for sure, but like, how do you?
And it was just such a big case. Someone had to go to jail, so they put him to jail. But they said that the
He shot at her.
the
He
neighbor
shot her.
said that the girl was shooting
Yeah,
first.
So if that's such a big case that somebody had to go to jail, how come this YSL thing ain't so many people that somebody had to get out?
Well, they got to have a scapegoat, and Doug's the scapegoat, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So like if you know how he's saying Tory Lanez and them was such a big case.
Yeah.
So somebody had to go to jail. If YSL is from the paperwork 60-something people, how come somebody don't got to get out? And how come the somebody that got to get out ain't the dude who was the hottest rapper last year to go make the bread? Still for the company YSL.
There was more than that got out.
I know, but I'm saying like if if he's a snitch, like how come he's just not the one that had to get
There's
out
more
to go
than
keep
there's
making
more
the
than
money?
one snitch in the case.
Right.
Yeah,
Their biggest thing is to try to prove that this is a game. Everyone said is so when you write you say you agree to, oh, this is a game. What is that? If that's not snitching, it's dry snitching. It's doing something.
So what happened if Young Thug take a plea deal next?
He's gonna
Like,
take a plea deal.
Let's say there's some plea deal where like he just get off real quick too. Like what if he take a plea deal? Then what? Is he still a snitch? Do he still got to be canceled? If everybody just took pleas and gets out,
That's the thing, bro. Is we can judge and speculate, but we ain't in them shoes. Like, you don't know what you're gonna do if you're behind that fucking desk. If you're behind them bars, we probably signing the paper too. You don't know. You just don't. I mean, in our head, it's like snitching. Fuck that shit. I'll never snitch. But,
I'm not snitching.
bro, I ain't
doing
snitching. You just
I'm
don't
not
know what
snitching.
has happened,
No,
what
I
they're
know
talking
I'm not
about.
snitching, and I don't think
And I'm not saying that snitching is cool.
camera, right?
I'm not saying snitching is cool. I'm just saying we don't know what they're talking about. We don't know what the fuck's happening in that shit.
I don't know what they're talking about. I want to make this clear. I'm not
That's
snitching.
it. That's all I'm saying. We don't know what they're talking about. We don't know what they're signing.
This is on camera, like you said. I'm not snitching.
I'll snitch
man.
on both of you motherfuckers right now.
I ain't snitching, man. Gunna ain't do nothing, man. He got out to go get the money. Go
What
sell
else
some
did
more
y'all have
P-hats.
on your list?
What list?
Like your topic list.
Oh, well, we were talking about artists, rap. We talk about R&B. Like the latest albums I've been listening to, Absol, of course. But before that, Joey Badass.
Let's get in that real quick. You like it?
Run through it.
You love it?
Love it.
What about you?
I love it, man, and I'm glad I went to go see him live when he came out. And
It's so nice and refreshing to just hear some solid hip hop shit with amazing production, amazing beats, takes you straight to New York. Like, bro, it just reminded me of some old Nas shit. And Nas, don't get me started on Nas. Like, he the GOAT. Besides M.
Oh, God.
Hey, segue.
I don't even want to talk about that, man.
But Nas, no, for real. Like, he just gets better and better and better. Like, this new one is incredible as well.
Yeah, but I think Magic was his best thing that he's done with Hit Boy or in the past
I think so,
few
too.
years.
And I think King Disease 2 was better than King's Disease 3.
Yeah.
I like 2 a lot.
Yeah,
I think 3 was, like, if I had to rank them, it was really Magic, King's Disease 2, King's Disease 3, King's Disease 1. I think that's how I'd rank
But
them.
there's like, he just proves that like, as a 45, what is he pushing 50?
Yeah, damn
He got to
near.
be 45 at least. So
He probably about
if that man's spitting like he was in the 90s,
if P.
like
Diddy's
not a
50,
lot of people, and I throw Emmett out there. Emmett ain't doing what what he used to do, like style wise and hooks and this and that. Like
Jay-Z's popping
Jay-Z,
out like Andre 3000.
Nas
Right.
is 49.
49 years old, bro. Like this dude's spitting like he's 22.
Yeah.
He's 19 in the booth. What do they say? He spit more words like in this last one than anything he ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
I think what this really shows us too is that like I feel like somehow lyrics be put on the back burner in rap, and I think it just shows like if you keep your lyrics, you can never fall off.
Right, and that's why I'll always put that, and that's why I love the new Joey Badass because he just brings it back to that, and I'll always keep that top tier above like Drake and 21 because that shit's catchy, right?
Oh no,
No,
it was some
no,
lyrics
no,
being spit in
there is
there.
some lyrics. There ain't no
There's some-
spitting in there.
No, there
bro.
is.
There's
a lot
some
of
top
spitting.
tier spitting in
It
there.
really is. There's a lot of spitting in there, man.
Drake put it on.
Drake can spit, but like you can put every one of his shit and they're all the same. Like he spits the same.
No, that's false. I think what it is Drake. Like making music like Drake is possible for anybody to do. So I think because his music's so simple, like y'all kind of look at him like
No, it's
It's not
intricate
that great.
too. No, I he's spitting. I'm a fan.
But I'm even saying like just the music in general. Like anybody can be a Drake, but not everybody can be a Joey Badass. I like really believe that. So I think just because because of that, y'all like
it makes him.
y'all be like, I mean it's all right.
No,
but
no,
like,
I feel
it's
you.
top tier of the
what
lack of a better term, mainstream music.
Yeah, he found his niche in the way that he constructs and builds songs and to a complete. He has 12-year-old white girls in their house fucking spitting his shit. You know what I mean? Like you said, Joey Badass ain't like that, but that's a real MC. And there's not many today, and that's the thing. And it's refreshing to hear albums like that come out, and that's why, bro, Absol dropped, Herbert, man, and when Do Better dropped, and that video, like that shit is raw. Yeah. That's raw emotion. That is him being as vulnerable as he can be, because everybody has speculation. This man is in the dark. He doesn't talk about his life, right? He's not about the limelight or being big like Kendrick or Schoolboy. But he's probably the best rapper out of all of them. Kendrick is the GOAT, hands down.
Yeah.
He constructs songs. He puts together music incredible. He'll direct everything that he's doing. That man is an artist through and through, front to back. But Ab-Soul, the way that he writes, it's just his wordplay, his punchlines, it's raw emotion, and it's crazy. And to see that guy tell everybody that he fucking tried to commit suicide and jump off a bridge and come back from it, man, that shit gives me chills just talking about it, It's crazy. I love it.
What are you going to think when his music starts to really pop off like that, though? Because, from all his interviews, he's talking about, I know I'm the best rapper ever, but I need more. I need to be Grammy nominated. I need hits. I need this. I need that. So when he dumbs his music down
that's
to
the thing.
reach people, how are you going to feel about that?
That's the thing is I don't know if it'll ever get there. Even though he's saying those things, and he can be put in a position to make that happen because he has the best team around him, I don't know if he'll even get to Schoolboy status, because Schoolboy got style that's appeals to so many people. It's in the club, it's in the hood, it's everywhere, right? Ab-Soul, I don't know if I know he can make a hit. I just don't know if he can sell out, so to speak, and be that man that's I'm gonna make a hit and be this #1 artist on the Billboard.
I think they about to make "Fuck Out My Face" the song. If we hear that song during the NFL or NBA playoffs or even March Madness, don't be surprised.
I can see that in NBA dropping that shit on commercials and stuff. But it's called "Fuck Out My Face," so you gotta be.
There's an edited one, "Up Out My Face."
Yeah.
So he already figured that out.
Of course.
And then for 2, I think when SZA go on tour, they should send him. So if he really trying to go get a different crowd, and then for 3, I think I feel like he tried to make sellout records. It just didn't pop like that.
Yeah.
Every time I hear "Twacked," I'd be like, "What the fuck is this, man?"
Yeah. You got to make some jump off shit or try. But like I said, he's not that artist. There's people that can make those. Like Kendrick, he can turn anything into something like that because of I don't know how.
I feel like him, J. Cole, and Drake.
Cole is the most effortless
can make stuff
hit maker
that's not
ever,
gonna play on the radio. Play on the radio, but if we talk about TDE too, I think Schoolboy is just from what he played on that little Twitch live.
That's what I mean.
He's amazing.
His style is something that just grasps you. It's man, just the way that he delivers, the way that his style is. It's different. It's so different.
You said it right when you were saying how it just reached so many people. Party people love him. Girls love him. Gangsters love him.
Exactly.
Just,
and I don't see Ab being that.
Yeah.
As much as he wants to, because he wants to be better. He wants to do better, right? I just don't see him being that type of artist, even if he tries. Even if they give him the tools to do it. It's just there's something in certain artists that that have this X factor. And although I think he is the best rapper out of all of them, I don't think he has that X factor to be like a hit maker and someone to cross genres and cross different households.
But he don't gotta go like that far. See what it is? What I'm saying is that, like, for example, like that J-Rock album Redemption.
Yeah,
I think that should be his goal.
that was peak.
Is not
That was peak J-Rock.
Yeah, like his goal should be to make songs like Win, Tap Out, Rotation, Knock It Off, Out of Sight, Out of Mind, where it's still hip hop enough to be you, but it reaches like other hip hop fans. Like,
Because
his
I always
goal
said-
shouldn't be to reach
I always
other fans
said
outside of hip hop.
The 90059 is his best album, but like for like
it
hit
just
factors and
yeah.
everything, like
And production
Redemption
and
was
his top
album.
tier. You
Yeah.
know, features,
that should
everything
be
about it.
that should be Absol's goal is redemption, not really crossing over to other genres
I
or
like
other
that.
fans that ain't gonna give a fuck after that song.
And I guess I just meant like Schoolboy Q, like we were talking about. He effortlessly can just make a hit and make everybody just bang to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he
he
also
a
could-
different breed though.
Right. That's what I mean. He just has that something that not everybody has. One in a billion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he also could spit with the best of them.
100%.
He's the most versatile, I think, in TD.
Schoolboy Q is the most versatile gangster rapper since 50 Cent.
Maybe more versatile than 50.
I don't know about that. I feel like he's
Well,
he's West Coast 50 Cent.
You think?
He never made a love song as good as 21 Questions.
Yeah, he ain't never did that, but he also
Best friend? No.
But you think? I think he could execute an AO technology better than 50 Cent did.
I love AO Technology. I don't know why
did
people
too.
be hating on
No
that
cap.
song. That Curtis album hot, man. Don't even get me started. That's one of my favorite albums.
It's
bro.
lukewarm.
No, that
It's
shit
lukewarm.
is
Oh, that-
fire.
That one with Akon still will kill.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
This man album, that Curtis album, fire.
No, the
bro.
Curtis album is fire, but AO technology is kind of crazy. I will say that. That shit is.
There's just so many new artists that are like, and it all comes down to like your team. I think,
Yeah.
like Dreamville, right? Like, look who he has under his belt. He's got Earth Gang and Jitty and Loot and Cause and Boz and like,
Speaking of
Ari
that JIT
Lennox.
album, that JIT album
bro,
is
my goodness.
crazy.
I'm going. Are you guys going? February. Him and
Oh, yeah,
Smino.
Smino, absolutely.
Get your tickets, bro.
Absolutely.
I need to get my ticket.
Get it. Because they're going to sell out. Maybe.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I know.
And I ain't
As long
even
as
gonna
they're in
lie,
the big room.
I'm probably more excited to see Smino. I'm
Yeah,
a bigger
same.
Smino fan
Right.
than I am.
Because
to-
I've seen Jid. I seen him open up for Logic. And he was dope. But, you
You
know.
went to a Logic concert.
Fuck yeah.
As long as I just hear a lot of songs from Noir, I love that album.
Oh, yeah.
The first one was dope too, and this new one was dope, but like that second one was just the one for me. Like, as long as I get a bunch of songs from there, I'm gonna be.
I need that Z4L to drop.
That's the one. She sucked me in.
Yeah.
Yep. I need that first. As soon as he come out. As soon as he come out.
That Z4L is crazy.
I want to hear some old Smino. Like, Anita.
Anita's gonna be dope.
Anita. Like,
I need that. Glass
Glass
Flows.
Flows.
Oh, yeah.
White Irish Roses.
oh, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely going.
Yes, exactly.
I'm definitely going, man. That's gonna be a
That's
time
gonna be
right
fun.
there.
And probably the top. I would say he's in the top 5 rappers as far as like clothing and dressing style.
Oh, dripped
Smino.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody dressed like that man either. Like, I can't even pinpoint his style. Like, when I be looking at him, I'm like, what the fuck is he wearing?
Like I put
But it looks
Sir
so
Michael
dope.
Rocks.
I
up
need
there.
those glasses, bro. Like, I need that.
I put him up there. I'd have to think of the rest, but there's some.
There's some drippy ones out there, but
Yeah.
I think back to that Ab-Soul album. Was y'all satisfied after him not dropping music for so long?
I was because of Do Better. I think that's the one that really brought you in, and just hearing his vulnerability, like I said, throughout, that shit's hard to come back from, bro. Like, I've been in dark places. I think everybody has.
Yeah.
And for him, like, you can see it in his face. He had struggle, you know, and it's his own. It's not like his surroundings or this or that. Like, it's struggle in the mind.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sure he struggles with these other guys being big and him not doing.
Did you see the Charlemagne interview?
I saw some of it. I don't like Charlemagne, so I can't watch him.
You should watch the whole thing.
Because he asks some stupid questions that will try to get under your skin. And it's like, bro, this man is just pouring his heart out. Like, quit trying to flip a question to something else.
He don't usually do that when he by himself, though. Like, when it's his one-on-one interviews, that's when you get, like, the dope
He drops some... He does a little bit. He'll say something that goes, well, why'd you do this? Or, like, but you were doing
questions
this.
Need to be asked.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't get to just do shit and not answer.
For sure, but he's trying to find. He's trying to dig for negative. He does, Charlemagne, instead of being completely human. And
every time he does it is warranted, though. Like when he was saying that about Kanye, literally 10 years ago, and now like look at Kanye now. He predicted this whole shit.
I think everybody did.
But anyway, like you should watch the interview because he really was talking about like how he was saying it was some vape pen he was messing with. That like had his lungs and brain like fucked up, and then he think that's what made him try to kill himself.
That's crazy.
I like the Ab-Soul album, but I mean,
it's another long one.
It's a long album. I probably listened to it maybe twice through, and I haven't really went back to it. The Do Better song, and what else did he put out? He put out a video with a dude that keeps switching his name up. He was in Young Money and everything, Short Dog. And I want to talk about that too, because everybody keeps coming from somewhere else and then going to L.A. and then they become a gangbanger somehow.
Are you talking about Ganging Him?
Yeah.
That's the best song on the album, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who that is? I never knew who he was.
Short Dog?
Yeah.
That was in Young Money. He be spitting. Like, he's a spitter. I love everything he's ever done, but he switches his name, like, all the time.
I didn't know that was him because I was just saying yesterday. I was like, whoever this dude is, he got the
Short
fuck
Dog
off. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
He had one of the best verses on the album.
Like
on
Titty
Gangin'
Boy.
Him. Well, he's changed his name because he changed his name after Short Dog. Then he changed his name again, and now he didn't change it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all.
He was hard though. He had one of the best verses on the album, like dead ass. And I think Moon Shooter sounded better in the album.
I don't even know. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, Moon Shooter sounded better in the album.
Moon Shooter.
I think No Report Card is probably my other favorite song. No Report Card and Gangin' Him was like my top two.
Yeah, Gangin' Him.
Wild Side with Janae Aiko was dope. I think this was the most. This was the Ab-Soul album that I feel like was the easiest to digest.
Fresh.
Like it wasn't a lot of.
Yeah,
fresh.
It wasn't a lot of crazy undertones like there was in These Days or Do What Thou Wilt or even Control System. Like this was almost. I feel like this was his most. In front of your face type album.
Yeah. No, 100%. You didn't have to like really dive in to understand what he's saying. Where like some of the other production and beats lacked on his other ones.
Yeah,
they're good, but like,
what's the one where he's holding the cross up? That was the worst album I think he put out.
That's These Days.
Yeah, that was the worst album he put out.
It was, but I still liked it.
I didn't.
But
I think he just had a lot of shit written and probably just put together something.
No, he knew what the hell he was doing. I hate what that. That's what I said. Like what I said about a year ago. I hate when these conscious rappers always be trying to talk about these other rappers and then try to make music like them and like almost like disrespecting them. I'm like, bro, just stay in your lane.
Yeah,
the only
happens every day.
Probably the best attempt at it was J. Cole doing the KOD.
See, I think KOD was just a worse These Days.
I like KOD a lot because I'm a big fan of like experimenting with alter ego, with personality, because I feel like I have that where I can switch it up and I have different personalities in my music taste. So that's where like something like KOD comes out where he has these alter egos and he's like, well, I feel like making something that sounds a little different than me just effortlessly spitting, some some conscious
It's
shit.
just the whole thing around it, like how he made the 1985 track about Lil Pump, which was cool. Like, no, he needed to say that,
100%
he needed
relevant.
to hear that, but it's just like the point where I hate when these conscious rappers just get on these other dudes. Like we need them cats too, believe it or not. But then like y'all just want to get in there. Count it
it's
up,
proving
count
a
it
point.
up, count it up, count it. But like Future do that same shit, and y'all call it trash.
Because it's not as good.
See, that's
No,
my exact
it
problem.
is. It's better. It's actually better.
It's not as good.
That's what I'm saying is that they just steal the flow, and make fun of exactly what's going on in hip hop. Like
But it just shows that he could do it better.
he can't do it better.
It can't. It didn't
But
sound better.
but-
it didn't.
To each their own, I guess. It's just not my favorite style.
That's his worst album.
He just has so many good. I guess you can call it that.
Yeah, I mean the album's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like I think these
For
days
me,
was
I
better.
think it was growth. But, you
I
know,
don't even think it was growth because Forest Hills Drive was better. Like, I think that was.
well, I
his
mean, it's just like
top
growth
tier.
in his style and in where he's at in life and what he, what he's putting out. And
Nah, because then you know what it is? You know what to make, like how you were saying he could do it better. I don't think he can do that better. But what he can do is be himself better
that way.
than anybody else on those type of beats.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like how
Okay,
he started
yeah.
when he started doing all the features. Like J. Cole
Yeah.
sounds great again because when he started doing features, he quit making his own beats. So it almost quit being the same shit. So like when he pop up on the 21 Savage album, it sounds so dope.
Yeah.
That's a good take.
When he
I can
pop
agree
up
with
on
that.
like black shit, it sounds so dope. Like he can do himself
People
while
call
still
me Six
being-
Flag.
He was popping up like how Jay-Z pops up and just put that power on a song.
He's still in. Don't get me wrong, because J. Cole one of the goats in my brain.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for
That
this next song.
what was the
It's a Boy. Is that the next one? That's what it's called?
I got no idea.
Yeah.
have
So
no
he
idea.
wrote something out and he had like every one of his albums crossed out, and then the next one said like, so it was off season. Then it says It's a Boy, and then it was like something else after that.
Yeah, off season. I like off season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I like that
I think
album too.
what was that the one with Lil Baby? I feel like that was the
Oh,
best
Little baby,
the best transfer into a
You
song
see him try
ever.
to spit
Yeah.
that like in a concert. He's like, I can't even spit this man shit.
Lil
Yeah.
Baby is he's a problem. He's a problem. The last album was
It was all right.
but I just felt like how could you live up to an album like that he put out before?
Yeah, My Turn is
My Turn
one
is
of
like
the best
catching
albums I've
lightning
ever
in a
heard.
bottle. So
I even feel like that collab album with him and Gunna too was one of, I don't know, Lil Baby up until My Turn, like from about 2017 to 2020 was crazy.
See, he's spitting like he's nice, style wise too. You know, he's got something that not everybody has. You could
Wash It, Drake.
copycat a lot of style in today's rap or whatever, and he just bodies like his own style into that, and yeah.
He washed Drake in that Wants and Needs too.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
washed
Was
it.
that the one? I'm from the foe, but I love me a threesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was crazy. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
He washed
Well,
Drake
he
in
made.
that.
I think it goes back to me like hating that simple shit, but like him making it intricate and like really throwing substance in there and just making it like.
But Future does the
damn.
same thing.
No, he's got style.
Future does
No,
the
he's
same-
got style, but he ain't spitting like that.
I
Are
don't know,
you
man.
No,
If you
I'm
hear-
not kidding
if
you.
you hear live from the gutter, I mean, with him and Drake, Future washed Drake on that track.
It's
I
still
always
like
go to that.
5 word bars.
No, it's not.
No.
He was spitting on live from the gutter. He really was.
Well, I hope you spit one out of 1,000 songs.
Come on, man. This man is saying shit. You
Future a goat, bro. I'm telling
Future is
you.
a goat. Like
10 classics, bro.
he's like the trap goat.
He's like I don't know. He's like a ram on the mountain.
No, he's a goat.
He could do all that, and then he could come out with the Timbs and Drake record. I'll wait for you. Early in the morning, late at
That
night.
shit fire.
And you can't say he's not saying nothing. Go to the lyric. Go to your Apple Music lyrics and read what he's saying.
I do
then
that,
tell me
and
he's
that's what
not
I was
saying.
upset about the Ab Soul one because he don't have none of his lyrics loaded onto that album.
Yeah, probably just take a minute.
Yeah,
I think it'll pop up. But yeah, that shit's crazy, man. Feature a goat, bro.
that's cool, man.
You wanted to get into something. What were you trying to talk about?
Oh man, this is like a total left field, man. This is total left field. You know, all my topics have to do with just real player situations,
Some
player
ranchetivity.
things, wavy piativity.
Let's hear it here first.
So, say you're in the whip. You took a little gerb out. That's why I call a girl a baby gerb. So, you took the gerb out. Say your phone is dying. She plugs in your phone, and some other pieces text you or something that pops up on the shit. What is your next reaction to what happened? Or would that never happen? You have no notifications on. You got it on airplane mode. What are you doing?
I don't know. Sometimes I flip my phone down.
Flip your phone down.
You know what I mean? And yes, I get the comments like, you don't have to, I don't care. You don't have to put your phone face down. Shit like that, But I also have the banners that just say text message from, no name.
Yeah.
But I also don't deal with crazy bitches that are like, how the fuck that?
I think my question is, what did the message say? Because that's how I always react.
Well,
Are you on some grimy shit?
No. See, the thing is me and the other shorty as friends, and we got inside joke.
Gotcha.
So it said like, "Are you getting into some hoochie daddy activity tonight?" Like,
Oh,
basically,
Oh.
so it looked crazy, and then
Yeah.
right after, a different chick Snapchat thing pop up, and it just shows. It shows the little emoji who.
Right.
On the snap who sent it, and it's like, oh, so now I just look like a dirtbag in the
So
game.
why is she plugging in your phone?
Because I'm in the car. I'm
Did
driving.
you ask her to plug your phone in?
I was like, my shit dying.
That's
she just
your
grabbed
fault.
It off my lap.
You talk about real player activity. He got the girls grabbing his phone.
That's your bad, dog.
What?
I'll plug it in for you.
You keep that shit under here, like
Under
tuck.
your gooch? What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere, anywhere.
I tuck it.
When I'm in I'm not in a relationship, but if I'm in a relationship, I let my phone. You got my password, like.
Oh, of course. Well,
do
that
like
comes to the other point of like, you have to be candid and upfront about intentions, where you're at, dating, how free are you? Because like, if it's like, oh, I'm exclusive to you right now, I'm not gonna entertain anything right now. But if the understanding is, we kind of free. I mean, we like each other. We're kicking it, and of course, everybody gets fucking jealous. So like that shit just pops up.
So even when a girl says like I don't care, they still gonna feel the type of way when something happens. Like that. And
you just gotta do what you gotta do to avoid it.
So I felt like shit. I was on my way to go crack, and then all of a sudden, shit that happened, and it's like, oh shit, I'm going home sticky. I didn't waste the 1942 shots and all that.
Well, there's your problem right there, bro. What do you drink when you're buying?
Oh, I drink Don Julio.
Not you. You gotta ask her that.
Well, she was buying Patron shots. I was buying Don Julio.
Yeah.
And
I swear we had so many conversations that's tricking.
Hey, I'm 30 now, so it's okay now.
And I was gonna say that next. Is like, bro, I'm too grown for this shit. Like, I know where I'm at. They know where they're at, and it is what it is here or there. Jealousy arises. Snapchats get sent. Messages pop up.
Yeah.
You deal with them in the moment. And
now everything's
if it's
good.
tomfoolery,
this morning,
then
everything is good. I amended it. Everything's good. But in the moment, shit was kind of.
We always talk about
uncomfortable.
tricking when it comes to wavy, dog. Like
That's what I'm saying, but ain't that tricking? He told me that was tricking when I was on that last year shoot. I was like, anybody could trick off of me. Man, that's tricking. You ain't never,
No.
nobody ever seen me at the bar buying 1942. You get well
Never.
tequila, you get well tequila, you get well
This is
tequila.
how it happened.
I'm
This is
not
what
buying
want. You ain't
1942
never
if I
seen
know
this.
I'm freaking.
This is how it happened. I asked for Don Julio all night, right?
You ain't even getting that.
I-
We're
I-
drinking
that's what I
well
drink.
Hornitos,
tequila.
baby, Hornitos.
That's what I drink normally is Don Julio. So
You a baller.
Tricking, bro. That's what this is.
I'm
He's
sipping
tricking.
Don Julio
You trying to be extra.
automatically.
He probably be
You
saying
got the
it loud,
drip. You got the
No.
Don Julio.
No.
You're doing too much. I
I'm just
think.
saying. I drink Don Julio normally. This nigga is.
That's okay.
He did got a 1942
but
shot.
he probably be saying it loud.
I
across
would
the bar,
recommend
too.
No,
Herradura
I
over
went
Don
to
Julio.
a new spot and I ordered just Don Julio. She pulls out the 1942
Good for
automatically.
her. She tricking.
No, the bartender.
Oh, fuck her.
So she just automatically pulled it out when I said Don Julio and poured it up already, and it was like, oh, it's too late. So I gotta buy it.
She to go. Get your money, bartender.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying I'm
pull
paying for
that.
Don Julio, baby. I told you, Don Julio, I'm not
So
fucked
shit.
up. You ain't charging me for this $29 shot.
No, it was like, I think they was like 25 a pop or something.
29 after tip.
Man, you better take that 25. You better take that 25 and go buy a bottle of 1800, man. What you doing?
Exactly.
But
No, I ain't buying
you know,
1800.
that's
I'm
just
buying
what-
Luna Zool. I'm buying Luna Zool.
That's what happened, and I mean, if you
That's
call that
okay.
tricking, it's tricking. But she just pulled it. She pulled out the 1942 after I said Don Julio. I just wanted normal Blanco, Anejo. You can.
That's
do
a
it
crime.
However you want to do.
She pulled a crime on you.
Yeah, she pulled, and she was already like acting upset, so I didn't want to say nothing because she had gotten to it with the other people. So I was just like, whatever.
Whatever. Bitch.
Yeah, you was the one said that was tricking. I was always just like, shoot, hey, if that's what I like to do, you can just tag along. I'm not tripping.
And then I hate when a girl, you know, they say something, but it's passive aggressive. Like, they be like, maybe we should go over there and get some food. Oh, you don't want to go? I'm like, no, if you want something, go ahead and get what you want. Like, I may not buy it, but
They're never going to make that decision. You got to make that decision for them.
why? Why I got to make
Because
decisions for a grown
they
ass
indecisive.
woman? All women is indecisive,
Yes.
and so I have to make decisions for them.
If they put
So
that
they don't
filler
have-
out
they don't
there,
have a fucking brain in their
if
head.
they put that filler out there, you go, okay, baby, let's go over here. We'll get that for you.
Yeah, I'm like, logically, he's making a lot of sense.
yeah, but
It's grown shit.
But I just don't. I don't want to play that game. It's just like you
It's
say
all
just
games
say
when
you
it comes
want
to
that
wavy
shit.
P, dog.
Just be like, you want that shit, and I tell it like just say you want to eat.
We want a perfect world, but that shit don't exist.
So you don't want to play that game, but you want to play the game where you got to be hiding your phone when other bitches text the phone.
Yeah, so that you can
But
smash.
I didn't know
and
they
this
was
and
gonna hit
that.
my phone. And the first one is just a friend. She's just a friend, but it just looks crazy.
You got what I need.
That's the kind of friend she is on.
No, you know who this friend is.
But you say
Did you crack the friend?
I've cracked her before.
See?
it's not a
But
friend. We can't be
just
friends.
friends.
We can't be friends,
Now we're
baby.
just friends.
Yeah, all right.
You could crack it and have a platonic friendship after.
Yeah, but most people don't feel that way.
Yeah, they do.
Most females do not.
We
feel-
do.
Who can
I'm
crack-
saying like that. That's okay, but like the other female in the passenger seat ain't gonna feel that way. Oh, you cracked that friend? You smashed her? You guys
And then
smashed?
the-
You guys
then
have a
the-
history?
Then the Snapchat, she just would have hit me late night just to see if I'm awake, and then if I say, "Oh, I'm pulling up," they'd be like, "Oh," and she plays that game, and I don't want to play that game. But so I should delete her off Snap or just put her snaps on
Yeah, that's
silent.
toxic.
I don't think I cracked something and kept being friends with her.
You haven't?
No.
I ain't gonna
I
bring up no
always
names.
stay friends
No, we're not friends.
because I'm always trying to crack,
That's
I'm-
all I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
just say
Like,
back-
that's not friends.
I'm gonna just say mac
and that's
cheese.
why I'm single.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm gonna
that's
say mac and cheese. Y'all ain't friends?
mac and cheese. I don't know who that is. What's mac and cheese?
What'd you buy mac and cheese for?
Who did I buy mac and cheese for?
No, they made mac and cheese for you.
Who made mac and cheese?
fuck if I know?
Baked mac and cheese. You should try my mac and cheese.
Who made baked mac and cheese?
I don't want to say.
Are
it.
we dropping
I'm not
names?
tripping, but I'll
Let's
bleep
drop
the shit. That's not my friend though.
She's not your friend.
Nah.
Y'all don't kick it.
I mean, we kick it, but like
you fuck?
I had an ulterior motive when I was kicking it.
Well, and he just explained like they ain't friends. If he,
Yeah, I had an ulterior motive that day, and then she just said some shit that I didn't like, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just go home.
Okay.
I'm the king of that. I'll just go home.
No, I'm the king of. I can hit, and we could be friends after. If it wasn't like
Yeah.
that.
I'm there too.
No, I'm not your friend, baby girl.
Like,
Well, no, like
I'm that piece for you. You know what I'm
Like-
talking about? I'm not your
we
friend.
ain't gonna be friends, baby.
Yeah, I'm not
you-
your friend.
You trying to
Believe
knock
that.
something loose every time.
Believe that. Don't you call me for no advice if you just throwing me some box. Because that's not happening. I am not your friend.
No, I can hit, and then I see your ways, and I don't really, but we still cool, and we could be friends. Like, I don't have to hit no
Yeah.
more. Like, that's just what
Right.
it is. If I see that
But
you
also-
on my type of time, like you a P too, and I just see your ways, I'm like, okay, I respect it. We
I
go out
also
and
think
hang
that
out.
like if you smash and you decide to be friends, there's always an opportunity to smash again. Because it's that easy. It is.
yeah,
It's like the odds are there. We know each other. We've been in there. So if something happened, you know, a lonely night or, hey, come hang out, come have a drink with me, blah, 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 you know, the opportunity's there.
Actually, I just did think about something. So technically, I did smash somebody, and I was still my friend. But she smashed the squad too. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So like, it just was what it was.
okay.
She be loving her crew. She got a thing for them rap. I suppose.
Yeah, it just was what it was at that point.
Feeling my energy.
But yeah,
I feel on her
that's why
thighs. She
I feel
feel
like
the
you can smash
Hennessy.
a girl and still be platonic friends. The girl in the car may not understand that situation until she's in that situation.
Oh, yeah. It's sticky. You trying to get
Women
sticky.
don't want to do that for real though. There's very few and far between. Women don't want to do that. They be acting like they want to do that when they get cameras and mics in front of their face. But y'all not like that, bro.
Nope.
Y'all really just want to settle down and then always try to make it seem like, nah, yeah,
I'm trying to settle
this,
down,
that,
bro.
the
I'm,
third.
yeah, I'm the one like, who you texting, baby? No, I'm just kidding.
Shit, I'm right with you though. I don't be doing all that, but I'm like, shoot, I settle down. Shit,
Yeah.
I need to.
I can
No, I don't
settle
get
down.
jealous, but I'm 34, bro. I'm like trying to be a stepdaddy, you know?
Yeah,
What's up, baby?
I don't get jealous either. I
It's
dip.
big boy season. It's cuddle season.
He tried to find him.
Who this man talking
He
to?
tried to find him a cougar. You need to go to the red door and
Cougs, all of them.
yeah.
Unspoken on Friday nights. Shout out.
Hey, there's a little Anderson Paak. They playing all Anderson Paak vinyls tonight at Flankers.
What is that place?
It's in Salt Lake, but they're just all they're playing is Anderson Paak.
That
I said,
sounds
man,
dope.
that's a little vibe right there.
Yeah.
Find you a little cougar.
You know,
and
some shorties are going to be in there for sure.
play basketball with her son in the morning on Sunday. you know
Loving
what I mean?
basketball? I'll play you for it.
Not with the son, nigga.
No,
I'm talking about just busting it down. Her son want to play basketball in the morning, and you just teach the
break
guy
it-
his jump shot.
You would break up with her once the son started beating you in basketball.
This
Old ass
too
nigga
good.
trash.
Fuck that little nigga.
clowning.
You almost get in a fight with the Gerb son? Hell no.
The Gerb. The fucking Gerb. That's the first one.
What y'all got planned in 2023?
Man, goals? You guys got goals for... I mean, I don't do resolutions, you know.
Yeah.
That's for the birds, whatever.
Just dropping more clothes. Get this music out for surely.
We've been saying that it's 22, 21,
Getting
20,
this music out
19.
for surely. These clothes have been selling out thanks to everybody that's been buying it. Everything I've been dropping been selling out. I think I just dropped some hats last week. I got 2 left out of I think I bought 40. So got 2 left and then on to the next. Like I'm just gonna keep working, keep going. and shoot, hopefully just be more visible.
You gonna delete some Snapchat people? Is that a goal?
That's not a goal, man.
You ain't figured it out yet. You ain't figured it out,
You know, I think I just need to move more strategic in life from
Damn.
now on. But
We all do.
but I'm keeping my options open with as far as like that aspect of life with women. I'm keeping my options open and seeing what's the best option for me, because I think sometimes I'm at an impulse and I'll get into something too quick and then realize I didn't want that shit and fucked up with the rest of them because I chose this one.
That happens every day.
What about you, Cam?
I think I'm gonna just so I got my thing. I'm only drinking 2 times a month. Trying to stop drinking. I low-key want to get back
Wine and champagne don't count?
No, that counts. That 100% counts. And I'm even down. I'm strict with it. 1 drink counts. If I go upstairs and have a beer, it counts. So I ain't
That
doing
counts.
that. And then trying to get back in the gym because I'm trying to start hooping again. About to drop like 15 pounds and get back on the court. And then other than that, just make content. Because I can sit here and make 1,000 songs and 1,000 clothes, but like I just like promoting shit. So I'm just trying to make content.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, I want to get into more promo stuff. I've been really weird about content and social media as of late. I've always preached like, hey, you have to be active on social and just post whatever and whenever and this and that. And I'd see so much fake shit.
Yeah.
That's for the gram, fabricated. And I'm like, bro, I know you. Like, that's weird for me. But also I'm like, I'm in it too, though. Like, I'm a creator. I'm an artist.
Yeah.
So I have to find that balance of like, how can I make something genuine that I love that is for the gram, that is for the socials. But I also like have that old mentality too that's like, man, I see some of this shit and I'm like, you corny motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, but I think that's the whole thing, like how you saying some people just fake it for the gram, but like it's just like how you brought up, you know, that one guy earlier, the snitch, whose name I never really mentioned, but that's why the fake shit don't last. So the
Right.
best thing we could do is literally just be ourselves.
It's
not another Mike Versus.
and it is hard to be organic without thinking I'm not organic, you know? Like I came in here today like, man, I have ideas of like just shooting a promo. Like I would have been content with sitting here and not doing a podcast and just bouncing ideas on like how to move your shit better, like because we didn't do shit with the last go round, right? It was fun and we talked about some fun shit and you know 7 people listened to it, but
I think that still was like lack of everything. It was a lack
Right.
of a lot of shit.
well, and that's why, you know, I want to come up with ideas for myself to help other people, other creators in being better at their content and mine as well. Because it's hard, man. It's really hard when you don't put yourself into it. And I was talking to Nate, shout out Nate Scott, that priorities. Like you have to have these things on your priority list, right? Yeah. Like if you don't have music or your content or your artistry in one of your top priorities, it's just going to fall by the wayside. And we're just going to do a podcast that just comes in here and we don't set up and we just talk for an hour and a half about some bullshit.
Right.
Fun. But like once you have some structure and you set your priorities to like, hey, I have these goals, they're written down, and I know you have the whiteboard situation going on. That's the first step that's really great is writing your goals down. You have that track list. You have those ideas. You know, that's great. And just setting this up is awesome. Like I've always wanted to do something like this, but I'm like, I don't think I could do this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think like even in like how you just saying like I like what you said when you was like do it to like help other artists, but the only problem with that is I don't know what the issue is with like other artists where I feel like people got ego for some reason.
Ego. I was just gonna
I'm
say.
like, what's the
100% ego. I talked about it last night. I was here last night watching my friend's band and the sound dude. What's that dude's name with the glasses? Not
Jeff?
Harrison. Jeff. Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's cool, and he really enjoys listening to other artists and trying to like produce or like create. So he's like, I want to work with other artists and like and run sound for a specific band or a specific this, and I'm like, but then you get like these egos that stop that from like from this and that, and I have those in my band too, like ego tripping and taking advice from other people and really being open to that shit, you know. It's hard.
Yeah. Kind of, but I think that's why I fuck with you in general, because like even do the last pod, you ain't know me from a can of paint.
Right. Right. I just
like
knew you
it.
were good people, and I'm like, we like hip hop, and I know we can bounce some wild shit off of each other with the age gap and like and different styles, but that's what's great is like I want to be involved. I always want to be involved in music. For me and my goals in 23 is to be better at music, to try to push myself to create more. And in my band, I mean, I'm always doing hip hop shit, but like I play the bass in a band that I want us to play. Like we played one show last year, and that shit fucks me up. I'm like, bro, our shit is so dope that like we should be playing every other month.
The only show y'all played was here?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And then we played here in November of 21. So like it was 6 months each show. And I'm like, we're better than that. But also we have some ego in it where I'm not a composer, or we don't have like an engineer or like a producer that like, okay, this is what it should sound like here. I have that in my head, like I can hear it, but I don't know how to convey that and go.
Yeah.
And then when I do try to go, hey, no, stop.
Just heads.
It sounds like that. Boom, ego.
Yeah.
No, I can feel it. And so it is weird. So I guess I'm just trying to be better at creating. Like for me, I've been playing the piano more, and so like I wrote that song mid-December, and it made me feel good. And I'm like, man, I write bars all the time, just like 4 bars here and there, but like to really dig deep and do that, I'm like, okay, I wanna put out more music. Of course, we all say that, but I also wanna help and create and collab with different people, because that's the beauty of this is like music is so all around us, but everybody is so tight with their shit that it's like the ego gets put in front of it, and then you got like people that aren't open to criticism or ideas, and if it's not their way, you know.
Yeah.
And I fall victim to it too, like
Because I
have
feel
that
like
shit.
you're a creator, and what you create sometimes
It's your
is
vision.
personal.
Yeah.
It's personal.
Not
So-
a lot of people know your vision, right?
Yeah.
You know, and that's why me and Nate mesh together so well, because we know each other's vision. We've been doing music for 15 years, so we know what each other sound like and what each other's ideas are, and how to kind of go about these certain routes. And so it's just getting over the you part of it, you know, because we get in our own ways. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Facts. And that's exactly why, even to the point where like I'm trying to stop drinking. That shit don't do nothing.
Right.
It's a distraction.
Yeah.
It is.
And it makes you feel like shit. I mean, it's fun. I love it. Like, I love a shot of tequila. I love a Modelo. It's always Modelo time, fool.
Always.
But like
can't
over the
say
break,
that.
bro.
You can send the sponsor, Modelo. It's always Modelo
Exactly.
time, fool.
But like over the break, and especially since winter, I think winter just makes everybody stay inside,
And want to drink a little bit,
chill, do their thing. And I'm like, I find myself kind of going crazy because I'm like a social butterfly and I like to be out there. And in the summer, I'm always doing something, show or this or that or traveling. In the winter now, I find myself like fucking just hunkered down. I'm like, damn, this shit sucks, dog. And so I gotta find and prioritize my time in coordinates to like the season. Like if I'm at home, why ain't I playing piano for an hour and a half? Why ain't I fucking around with sounds or writing or this or that? So that's something that I just have to prioritize as my time with certain things.
Agreed. I ain't got nothing to say to
Yeah.
that. That was a good one.
That's a good one.
So-
Also, I want to say another one of my goals that I didn't actually say is I've been eating healthy. I'm gonna try to get in this gym and
I feel that.
get this LBs down.
I've been saying that since I was 12, but no, no, I go to the gym here and there, but like, oh, I need to get back at it, and I'll do it for a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then I get stuck in my ways where I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go, and my brother's like, bro, just fucking go, and I'm like, come get me, and he's like, I gotta hold myself accountable,
Man,
and I went to the gym one time over the break, and ate like shit, drank like shit, so I feel like shit.
yeah.
So, I mean, I ain't no New Year's resolution. I'm gonna be in the gym. Everybody's in the gym, January, blah, blah. But I just need to after work, just go. Just fucking go. 45 minutes, bro. Like all you need, you know?
Yeah,
Make yourself feel better.
I've been doing it before the new year even started, but
Right.
I just feel like I've been seeing people around me like maybe 2, 3, 4 years older than me, and shit, I seen people have cancer because they said the food they were eating or this and that.
Bro,
And
diabetes.
I seen a girl, 33 years old, die from cancer just because of what she was eating, and it's like, damn.
Well, yeah, cancer's in everything now. It's all manufactured.
big
It's all
facts.
processed. So, but like once you hit 30, bro, like your body changes a lot.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, that's young to me. Like,
Oh, it's young as fuck.
like that's 3 years for me.
Bro, I got sciatic nerve. I'm like, I'm 34 years old. I'm like, can't lift the leg higher than this right now. I'm like,
Hell no.
Yeah, see,
That's why I'm trying to get
yeah,
just back in the gym like where I'm
but
at
I want to
hoop
start
again.
doing yoga. Like, you guys fuck with yoga?
Yep. That's what
I
I'm
Bro.
doing too. We should go, man. Where
Let's
they,
go.
Where they be doing
Hot
this shit
yoga,
at?
something. 25th Street. I don't want to do it, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
I know people that go, and shit'll change your life, bro.
Because since my hamstring injury, my whole like shit, if I don't be stretching properly, that shit be fucking me up.
For
and
real?
Then, like I took like a break from boxing since I got back from Arizona, so I really ain't been stretching or doing
I
nothing.
want to do that too.
So now my
I was
shit
shadow
be hurting,
boxing
bro.
for a little. I bought these egg weights,
Oh, yeah.
and no cap, I fucking did it a few times is all. But I bought them, and they're these weights, and you just shadow box with them, bro. It changed your life. It's fucking crazy.
It's a good workout.
It is.
It's a lot with like your own body weight and shit in boxing. So like, yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's tight.
yeah. So
So getting healthy in our ways, when it comes to exercise, physique, artistry, structure, we just got to do things to make ourselves healthy, right?
in the words of Absol, just do better.
I gotta do better. I gotta do
Just
better.
do
I
better.
gotta.
I think that's a good one right there.
Yeah.
That's a good way to go out. The Soul Garden
We ain't
reunion.
going out with bars. What you mean?
Oh,
The
bars.
What the fuck we talking about? We ain't going out with no
Oh.
bars.
Bars. Who's got bars?
Uh,
I got bars. Trying to think. I could spit off that new one that I just wrote. It's pretty tight. But now I got do better in my head, so I'm trying to pull that shit out in that melody, like, you know what I mean? Who's gonna kick it off?
let's see. I'm still thinking. What you got?
Shit, I'm trying to think of the one I just put down. It was like steaks in a lion's den, gladiator sport, rather lose or win. Sometimes I bump my head, sometimes I might do it again. I'm at the Dutch Bros. Play just hit the phone, plus the gerb. And I put a gerb on the curb, if you know the word. I could run the OnlyFans. We could run up OnlyBands. I'm trying to get to Jamaica and just get a good 10.
Same.
And get a good 10. But niggas talking about 10 packs. But niggas pussy. They need 10 packs. And then I forgot the rest. I don't know the rest. But I just wrote that the other night.
Okay.
See, I think there was one I wrote that I was going to put out, but I just didn't. It was like, fuck rap, I changed my family God. Did it for my mama, she be clapping hard. Descended from the slaves, so I battled hard. The crack epidemic made the trapping start. But I look like I've been trapping hard. I don't deal dope, I just love these classic cars. Cause only role models was the drug dealers. Only niggas raised me with some thug niggas. But I ain't them, I'm the opposite. I would never cop a brick, but I never knock the shit. Ayy, cause some ain't had the circumstances. Ayy, and some can take the fucking chances. Catch me in a strip club with the dirty dancers. Booty like a reindeer, I think her grandma Prancer. I can't mess with the girl if she a cancer. Learned too many times that Zodiac is cancer. To live like this, you gotta bounce back. Kick it with my pup and we split a plate of Outback. The price go up, so you gotta count that. Slide to Newbie's house, play some Madden, kick it out back. Hey, and it's the life that I live, and it's the life that I chose, and these the highs and the lows. Chicago Jordan 2s is what I keep on my toes while I'm running through the city with my woes and my woes. Hey, I hold it down and I live for me. I hope the good vibes never end for me. Blocking out the negatives that you send to me. I'm in the crib bumping Kenny G, and anybody down could get a lift from me. Don't be around things that drain your energy. I don't want nothing unless it's meant for me. Don't be around things that drain your energy. Bars.
I like it. I like it. Don't fuck with cancers, bro.
Don't do
Don't
it.
fuck with the cancers.
Don't do it, bro. Don't.
Hey, my daughter's a cancer. So I fuck with my daughter, man.
Okay. I'm just trying to think if I should start this from the top. So it's only like less than 2 minutes. It goes, going through my last 10 texts, who's available? Waves of plankton in the ocean, no one around for miles. I became the villain. What you doing chilling? I'm slowly losing it. 3-day relationships. Must be spooky season, all these ghosts in my area. I look in the mirror. Can't you see the pain and the fear of your own self-reflection? Do I even have to mention that that's how I feel? I'm just trying to keep it real. That's how I feel. Something about what happened in my past got me skeptical. I put on a spectacle. Humor is a mechanism. I am a perfectionist. Cockiness and confidence, full of false promises. I just need to chill. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Rest in peace, Nipsey. Rest in peace, Pimp C. Can't believe I'm 34. Jesus died at 33. Nature, the father of the universe, the path that I'm supposed to be on, to infinity and beyond me. To be honest, we ought to make a promise to ourselves, to be better to ourselves, to be present with ourselves and the scenery around us, be free of all the things that bound us. And that's just how I feel.
Rest in peace to Dip, rest in peace to Pimp C.
Yeah.
Two of my
So
actually,
I actually always wanted to do like a genius behind our rap shit.
Yeah.
Because we spit a lot of stuff that only we understand, right?
Yeah.
So like in that one I said, it's not a race, it's a marathon. Rest in peace, Nipsey, marathon man, right? Yeah. And I always say, like, when it comes to drinking, that it's not a race, it's a marathon. A lot of people just drink to get fucked up fast. Shots. And I've always said, it's not a race, man, it's a marathon. You know, pace yourself. And so that's like me in life. Like, it's not a race, it's a marathon. Rest in peace, Nipsey. Rest in peace, Pimp C. Can't believe I'm 34. Jesus died at 33. So I never thought I'd make it to 34, to be honest. And Pimp C and Nipsey both died at 33 years old, just like Jesus. So I was like, okay, shit, I'm gonna drop that in
Bars.
there. Right?
It's bars.
Oh, yeah.
So nobody would understand that unless you broke it down to them. That's why I like Genius, the fucking rap site
Oh yeah.
that just breaks everybody's bars down.
Shoot.
I think we should do an episode like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, shoot, we could do that. Yeah,
Right?
next episode where everybody just bring in some bars. And we
Yeah.
just
Do
do
your
that.
favorite song and just break it down and be like,
Like of your own shit, though.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just making sure because you was like, your favorite song? I was like,
No,
okay.
of your song,
Okay,
your
yeah, I got
favorite
you.
shit.
I got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
Let's get it.
Everybody wants me to do OT, but I'm gonna do something else.
We about to go into OT.
Because we need to know what you said. Where send me your pinpoint. I need your location. I need to know what that means. No, I'm just playing. All right, we can get out of here though.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Yep. Your whole pocket fell out.